Hey everybody, Richard Maxwell here, Arcadia High School's Creative Musical Arts and Sciences program. Thanks for tuning in to this week's podcast. Got another episode, a couple new hosts, some new production crew, lots of good stuff happening. Thank you so much for your continued support of these wonderful students and this program. Thanks for tuning in, like I said. Enjoy the episode, and here you go.
Welcome back to another podcast episode. I am your host, Lee True, here today. Today, I am here with Mirna, and today, and actually, before I get started, big shout out to Ryan, as I do in every single segment. Our production is the most important part of this segment. Even though you can't see them on camera, we literally cannot do this without them. So shout out to Ryan. I am here with a very special guest, Mirna. I've known her for a few years now, and she's actually the most amazing person on earth. We did Stugo together.
Yep, it was fun.
It was fun. I liked it. And then we also did
choir.
We did choir together for
3 years.
3 years. Well, I wasn't in choir my sixth grade year.
So, like 2?
2 years. We did choir together for 2 years. But today's segment is actually about her business. So we have a lot of like student-owned businesses across campus, and I think that's really cool, and I want to feature some of them on the podcast. So Mirna actually makes bouquets, which I think is really cool. Hit her up. Homecoming season might be a little late for that.
I know. I didn't. What's it called? What is it?
Advertise?
Yeah, advertise. I didn't advertise, but spooky season's coming up.
Spooky season's coming up.
Hit me up, 68 Creations on Instagram.
So could you tell me a little bit about how you first got into like making bouquets?
Okay, so I got into making bouquets last year, February. So somewhat Valentine's Day. I was making a bouquet for one of my friend's sisters, and that was my first ever bouquet. It came out trash.
It came out. That's what's important.
Like, that's when I started to have that idea, but then my passion really started when I had a family friend. She also did bouquets and everything, and I got the inspiration. I'm like, oh, I want to do something that I own, a small business that I can do. So
also get that bag.
Oh my gosh, yes, get the bag. It's a bunch of money that you can get, but then a lot of money you spend.
Yeah.
And then I started my actual company or business December 16th of last year. And that's when it all started to grow.
Nice. Okay, I'm going to pause really quickly. This is a pausing point for who's ever editing this. This is total my bad. I didn't turn the volume down on the speaker, so it's okay. But yeah. 3, 2, 1. That's really interesting. That's actually really cool. So you've been doing this for a little bit now.
Yeah.
Could you tell me about like what type of bouquets do you make?
I make ribbon and then real ones. So ribbon is more time processing. It takes me like
they're infinity flowers, right?
Yeah. Those are.
You gotta like cut like 7,000 miles
petals,
of ribbon.
Yes, I get like 50 yards of actual freaking ribbon, and I cut like 15 petals for each rose, and it's time consuming. Like last week, I had an order that only gave me like 1 day. What's it called, to finish everything, and yeah, I slept at 2 in the morning to finish everything.
Oh yeah, I saw the Instagram note of. I have a concert.
Order done. Concert time.
Well, that's really cool. Could you so what's like the most interesting order you think you've had, or like most fun one to make?
The most fun one, I don't know. I think it would be the first one that I did this year, January. It was like, could I be your boyfriend? That was fun because it was my first time working with glitter.
Oh, the glitter flowers. Check out the freaking Instagram. I want these glitter flowers so bad. That's a hint.
Yeah. The glitter ones were... I don't like it, but then I like it because you have to... Like, it looks sparkly and everything, but then I don't like it because they die fast.
Oh, yeah. Oh, with the glue and everything,
with the glue and the glitter.
Is it like the spray-on glue and stuff? Ooh.
So it
dies. Does that get everywhere?
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's nasty. It smells gross. So, yeah.
So you've had, like, what would you say is, like, your main clientele? Like people on campus, that kind of thing?
Yeah, like, mostly friends or family. and I'm trying to expand it, like go on TikTok and post my company, or like just
go follow her TikTok 68_creations, right?
No, that's Insta. Like my
The Insta.
TikTok is
TikTok.
my actual name.
Oh, so go follow that. All right, now let's get into the tea. Okay, everything music related. So, I asked this question to people who are who come on the podcast who are new, usually one-on-one segments, and I change my answer every time because the amount of times I've had to ask the question and be like, "Oh yeah," and I choose the same album every time. Like, no one wants to hear that. Everyone knows the deserted island question of like, what would you bring to a deserted island? And someone says, a boat. You can't bring a boat. I am a firm believer that you cannot bring a boat because that is considered cheating in my eyes. And I will say that again.
Like
you
can't
can't
just leave.
bring a boat. That's like saying, I'll bring a GPS for my friends to find me. That's not how this works. Anyways, and the equivalent to that boat thing is, if I lost the record, I would find a Bruno Mars one. I'm like, no, you get one. So if you were stranded on a deserted island and you had everything you needed to survive, to be happy for eons, but you only had one album for the rest of time, what would it be?
That's a hard one.
It is a hard one.
Last
Last time I think I said The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess. I think I'm going to go with Sabrina Carpenter's Short and Sweet, because that just came out recently. So
to be honest, I don't know any of the albums of like my favorite artists. But the one
I pick and choose.
The one that pops up in my head is Blonde by Frank Ocean. That album, that's a good one.
It's a good one. You choose Frank Ocean while you're stuck in the middle of the ocean?
Yep. I'll choose Frank Ocean.
I love that for you. Could you tell me like a little bit about some of your other favorite artists? Or
yeah. Okay, so I'm really into metal rock. Not a lot of people know that, or most people know that. It can go from regional Mexican to metal rock. Either Ivan Cornejo, Korn, Nirvana, Deftones.
The usuals.
All of them.
All of them. But yet she chooses Frank Ocean. I'm not judging. I don't listen to anything.
Frank Ocean, because that's the only album I know.
Do you play any instruments?
No.
You're the first person I've ever asked that question to who's a student, and then they said no, and I was like, oh wow, I don't have to go into depth about an instrument I don't know about. We did choir together though. That's about much.
That's an instrument.
That's an instrument. Our voice.
Yeah. Our whatever it's called.
Our vocal cords?
Yeah, the vocal cords.
The vocal cords.
That's an instrument that we use.
I just realized that the camera, it might not even be that camera.
It might be that one.
It might be that one or that. Oh, it is that one. We were right.
Which one? That one?
It's the top one.
Oh, that one. Okay.
We were right. Okay. Well, okay, back to the bouquets, obviously. If someone made a bouquet for you, what would it have to be?
Oh my god.
She knows. She knows.
Oh my gosh. It has to be an eternal one. Because I want them to last forever.
You want them to last forever.
Yes.
Also, that shows dedication. I want a Lego bouquet.
Oh my gosh. I have one. I have two.
Lucky.
I have two Lego bouquets. You know, like the viral one that went where you like make with your significant other?
Yeah, the wildflower ones?
Yeah, I made that one.
That's cute.
And then I had an orchid one, I think.
Oh, the orchid one's so pretty. Okay.
Yeah, but
back. The infinity one. Color, glitter, butterflies.
Glitter, yes. It has to be black for sure. The freaking bouquet has to be black.
Are you making your bouquet for your quince?
No, I bought it. Expensive, but, you know. I could have made it. But glitter, black. It has to say like, I don't know, something has to say. A plushie in the middle.
Oh yeah, I love the plushie ones. You know what I want? I want the one that's like be the Evangelina Ray from Tiana, and it's the little Tiana plushie, and it's like all these greens and whites. Like those are so pretty.
No, I like the one of Rapunzel.
Oh, the Rapunzel ones are gorgeous because they put the roses and the sunflowers.
Yes, and like the lanterns and everything.
It's so pretty. And then the other one I want, this might be a little niche for you. I really want a Be My Starfire to My Nightwing. Starfire. So Starfire and Robin, you know, from Titans.
Yeah.
Yeah, except that's when they're older and adults because I like Nightwing better. So I wanted the Starfire to the Nightwing thing, and I wanted it to be full of purples and like the pink flowers, like the dark purples and pinks, like, and then like the Starfire plush. It would have been so cute.
That would be cute.
I love Starfire. She is my idol.
Raven Beast Boy.
Starfire and Nightwing. But that's a conversation for a later date. Anyways, I would like to thank you so much for coming on on the podcast. It was amazing to have you, and I hope you come back soon.
I will, and thank you for having me.
Of course. Shout out to Ryan once again, our production crew. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another podcast with a new host, me. And today's theme, I'm thinking we're just gonna do like
Disney Channel.
No, we're not doing. We're not
What?
doing.
We already
Disney
did
Channel.
that at least 3 times.
We're gonna do about video game songs.
Like video game soundtracks?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, like favorite video game songs.
I'm just going to say right now, possibly best video game soundtrack of all time is the soundtrack to Celeste.
That is, yeah, that's good. I like that. That's really nice. If I was gonna say best orchestra soundtrack,
Yeah,
actually, I don't think I can say this, but screw it. Gears of War 3.
right.
Yeah, I love Gears of War.
Diego.
Halo 3, like the last mission.
Oh,
that last
that's a
one
good
was-
one.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
one
I've
was
never
crazy.
played that one. Yeah.
never played Halo?
No, I've
Well,
never.
you played Halo at like Nico's house when we hung out.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I've played like Halo multiplayer, but I don't know if I've literally ever played a single like mission of campaign in any Halo game.
I just beat Halo Reach. I cried.
yeah,
Everybody I know who plays that game tells me that they cried at the end.
The end is something. You got to experience. I can't tell
Yeah.
you. It's something you have to.
I feel that. I
experience.
feel that.
yeah, that makes sense.
Like,
And I assume a big part of why that is because like the music, it's really good.
oh yeah.
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 Martin O'Donnell. That's his full name.
Nice.
Oh, he makes Halo 3 ODST. I lied. It's not Gears of War. It's Halo 3 ODST.
Oh yeah.
That's your favorite.
That jazz soundtrack, pianos. Oh, that's a chef's kiss, Marty. I love you.
Okay.
What about you? What about yours, Mr. Host Man?
Yeah, Spivey.
I gotta think. I don't really know. I don't know if I really have a favorite.
Are you the type of guy to only buy like video games just for the multiplayer?
That was me for a little bit.
That's me today, but
I mean, no, but I would buy a game just for its multiplayer.
That's fair.
yeah.
What
like-
what are some game? What are some game soundtracks that are really good?
Trying to think of
Persona.
anything that comes to mind. I've never played Persona, and I'm not planning
Persona.
on it. I'm not
Persona.
Put that Z in it.
Persona.
No, I'm lying. I mean,
Okay, I just gotta say Minecraft.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that's a good
yeah,
soundtrack.
Classic.
definitely.
yeah.
Yeah,
classic.
Minecraft.
Every Mario game.
Mhm.
Right, I was about to say that.
I mean, it's iconic.
What's that game?
Yeah.
Well, you play as
Sonic
like,
the Hedgehog.
no, you play as a character driving in a cart
That's
and
you gotta
Mario
be more
Kart.
specific.
no Garfield cart.
Garfield.
Garfield.
Now
Kart.
that's
Yeah,
a crazy
I've
The
never
soundtrack.
played
soundtrack
that.
on Garfield Kart
I
is
do.
mid.
Yeah, I've never played that.
I
once
never
in my
actually
life.
listened to the soundtrack of Garfield Kart. I always turn the music down and play like some Pantera in the background.
Yeah, the soundtrack to Bully as well.
Bully's good.
Bully,
yeah.
yeah.
Classic. I love that one. It's a shame there's a soundtrack for it on Spotify, but it doesn't have all the songs.
Yeah. Sad that they'll never pretty much make a second one. They canceled it so many times.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Miss Lily Supreme of the podcast vlog thingy. You want any words of inspiration for
What's
the
your favorite video game soundtrack?
the Twilight game?
Minecraft.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah,
That's what I'm
that's-
talking about.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a classic one.
definitely.
Personally, my favorite.
It's really good.
Yeah.
And the best song on the Minecraft soundtrack, Pig Step, was made by the person who made the Celeste soundtrack. So there's
Okay,
that.
you gotta take a step back. I feel like that's
Pig Step,
Crazy.
best music disc.
No,
Okay.
He's right. Pig Step is the best music
What?
disc.
It's definitely the
It
best music.
is.
What's the better music
It's the
disc?
best. It's the best music disc, not the best.
Yeah, I will say
not
like
the best
Menu
music.
too. There are like
Yeah,
some songs that are better, but in terms
Sweden
of
is
music-
crazy.
Sweden, yeah, Wet Hands.
Yeah.
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 I'll agree
best
those are
music
better.
disc is the one where like it's the broken one.
No, not
13.
13, yeah, that's the
No.
best
I
one.
used to scare
Nah,
me.
my favorite music disc is Stow.
Stow.
The one
Stow.
that's like really bad.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
At least you didn't. I like Mall personally. That's a
Huh.
good one.
The green one.
Yeah, because I don't know the name. I just like the green one, or the one that goes like. That's all I know.
I think
you know.
that's Cat.
Cat.
I think that's cat. Yeah.
Might be Chicken.
Yeah. No, I think it's goose.
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 Duck.
Yeah.
Now we're just
Okay,
Is it
now
like
we're just
animals?
naming animals.
Isn't it like parrot or something?
Is that a music disc?
Yeah,
I
that's-
think it is. Yeah,
I
it's
think
to
there's
get
one.
the parrots to
There's
dance.
one named parrot.
I'm an old head. I don't know about this.
I only play Minecraft Xbox 360 edition.
Mainly that's where my knowledge comes from.
Yeah. You know what? I'm thinking we need to start a new CMAS thing.
What? Oh,
CMAS gameplay.
I
It's
gaming channel.
It's CMAS, and it's just like the podcast. It's like word for word the podcast. Yet in the background, they're playing like a multiplayer
so
game.
it's like
so
those,
it's like
it's like
those
Instagram
Subway
reels.
Surfer things.
Yeah.
No. So it's have a microphone like this, a controller
Right.
in your hand.
Right.
Look at the big TV screen right here,
Yeah.
and we're just gonna commentate on whatever we're doing. Or at the point, we're just gonna be playing multiplayer games, and it's just gonna be playing multiplayer games.
You know the rule of the podcast. You can critique, but you can't hate.
Oh, I'm going crazy. You can't critique me or hate me.
Okay, Kanye.
All right.
But is that not a great
Uh-oh.
idea? We talked
No,
about the
not
music in the
really.
game.
No, definitely
That's not. I just came up with that stupid
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah.
We should
That
make a
is
YouTube
not
channel though, not CMAS related.
Oh yes.
You want to say something?
Yeah.
Since the podcast is supposed to be like music related, I feel like the only thing that you could play are like rhythm games.
I would
Yeah.
go crazy at some Guitar
Like
Hero.
Guitar
too.
Hero.
Yeah.
Yeah, this kid actually plays Guitar Hero. That's
This
loud.
dude- yeah.
I still remember the day I got my Guitar Hero Explorer. You can do
Oh
the
my
little screen
God.
wipe if
This
you
dude
want.
plays Guitar Hero
I
like
had stayed up
religiously.
the
He never
day
we
I
gives
don't
got
need your
it-
life story about Guitar Hero.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
because the day I got the controller, it didn't have the end to plug into the Xbox, so I couldn't play the game. So I pretended to play Guitar Hero by bringing up Guitar Hero videos and
Bro.
miming the gameplay. So I would like press the button when the chorus sound. Yeah, it just wasn't my gameplay. I was so
that's
feeding for the
crazy.
Guitar Hero that I just really wanted to play it.
That's absurd.
I know it is, but it was a fun time, and I stayed up until like 1 a.m. Came to school like dead tired.
You
I know.
okay?
I don't know how to feel about that.
Anyways.
Anyways.
Oh, on the topic of video game soundtracks, we talked about ones that have like original music, but
Right.
what about like they also have original music too, but like games that their soundtracks are mostly like licensed songs like GTA, Fallout,
Right.
Guitar Hero,
Yeah.
Tony Hawk.
I'm gonna say Tony Hawk's Underground. In my personal
Tony
opinion,
Hawk's Underground. That's
is the
great.
best. Yeah, it
I
got
really
me.
like the Fallout song. Like I forget what it's called.
I don't want to set the world
like-
on fire.
Yeah,
That's a great one.
it's a really good song.
Fallout
Yeah.
3. There are a lot of things you can criticize Fallout 3 for, and I don't think that the soundtrack is one of them. It's one of the only thing that game really gets good.
Yeah, I love Fallout. I think the fun fact. Actually, me and Nico became friends due to Fallout.
True.
We were talking.
Right.
He was talking to Jason about
Oh,
something
yeah.
Fallout related, and I was like, "You play Fallout too?" And that's how we became friends.
Yeah.
So thank you, Fallout, because now I have friends. What?
I've heard this story before.
Yeah.
I think you've heard this story like 12,000
I've heard this
bajillion times
story
at this
so
point.
many times. Every time we bring up Fallout, it's always this story, man.
I think that's
Yeah.
slight exaggeration.
Yeah.
But all right. What else? What else? was I gonna say?
You know, what do you think about Fallout, Diego?
I think I only played like the fourth one, and then I remember playing New Vegas on like my brother's computer, or I think it was like at his friend's computer. A death claw came out of nowhere. I got scared and then I like left his house.
Oh, yeah, don't go straight to Prim, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, don't go straight to
That's-
New Vegas.
Oh,
Don't go through Quarry Junction.
I thought yeah, because you got to go through Prim and then make the long way around.
I started this
It just
timer
came
a
out of
little late.
nowhere. I just like panicked and I like closed the tab and I just ran out my friend's house.
I did that once. Me and Nico were playing Burnout,
Oh yeah.
and a car came up, and a guy scared and threw his PS2 out the window.
That never happened.
What? What are you yammering
Lying.
about?
Let me just say, on the topic of video game soundtracks with like licensed songs,
Right.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, I
Mm.
think, and actually Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1, I think, is the best in the series on that front because it's all just really good, like punk,
I would technically say Tony Hawk's 1+2, but
not MGK.
they have MGK, and I can't stand MGK.
Yeah, we're critiquing, not hating.
Like, here's the thing.
He just doesn't make
I
very
could
good
listen
music.
to his
Yeah,
music. It's like I think
It's
his music is
listenable. It's
okay.
background
It's-
music.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like listenable.
So that's why I think it's good in the game, because you're not really focusing on the music. You're focusing on getting a high score, or collecting the tapes. Or getting
Yeah.
So that's why I like it in the game, but I don't like it. I wouldn't listen to it outside.
Yeah, Tony Hawk 1, though, specifically introduced me to, like, Dead Kennedys, Unsane, the Vandals,
Yeah.
like, Primus, bunch of great bands that I still really love.
I still remember I hated Jerry was a race car driver. I hated it with a passion.
Hated past tense, so we can talk about it.
And I didn't like it until this is weird. Middle of like first period math class in 7th grade. Was it 7th or 8th grade?
It was probably 7th.
Yeah. I got the song stuck in my head, and through the entire like 1 hour period, it was just looping in my head, and then I started to like it.
It is a good song.
Yeah. So.